We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights. Watch this. And a mind.
Hi, welcome to
Hello. What's happening? What's happening?
Nice to see y'all again.
Woo. I'm so wild. How y'all doing out there in TV radio land? What you call this? Internet land. We hope y'all cooking with grease. Woo! We've been off for what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
And I still got this sleep. I'm behind. Listen, I'm so far behind on sleep. These people parted me out. And now I'm trying to play makeup. Everybody. Oh, yeah, this been, woo.
I slept the whole day yesterday. I don't know how you guys stayed. So I stayed till 4:30. You guys could party. I can't no more. 4:30, I give up.
We give up. We stayed till we left out about 7:30 something, I think. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
We did it though.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was. I had a great time. Really had a great time. Definitely missed all you guys on out here in internet land where we at. Appreciate everybody. Then I had a birthday doing that, so I ain't get to do nothing for my birthday. But definitely appreciate all my gifts and everything. Pretty box. I say my pretty box. Y'all can see my pretty box.
Okay.
Big gold box. You can't see it. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
My coat. Yeah, I got my coat in him. I'm getting the monogram for the winning team. But yes, I'm alive. I'm wore out, but we are alive and we are here to talk to you today about everything that's going on and what's cooking. Our society is falling apart. We are in a mess in this world today. But we are here to talk about solutions. What do we do as the individuals to get this thing back on task and get it cooking? Also, y'all put the link up there for Confederate 48. We ain't seen him in a while. But we miss y'all. Y'all missed us?
Yes. We miss you guys. And we are back.
We are here. We are here and we are live. I see you got a little curl hanging down, dangling. What you trying to do? The Shirley Temple thing? It was dangling down on the side. I just let my hair be like that. When I got over hair, I said it's hair price. I just pack it down on the sides, let it keep sitting.
See it.
I pull it, it come down. You can't see it. But
once you wash it, right, preacher, it comes out.
Oh, yeah. Then I blow dry and make it shrink back down. That's an understatement. Listen, we're making it happen, though. So what we got going on today in the news, in life, to discuss what we're going to fix, how we're going to make changes. Listen, y'all, it is approaching November the 4th. Was it November the 5th?
Yes.
It is fastly approaching us. Hopefully y'all going to get out to the polls. How many of y'all going to the polls?
How are you guys feeling about that?
You're a stripper. You already been there all year. We need to come out the polls. If you're not a stripper, how many of y'all going to the polls? You got to ask. Everybody doing their own thing.
You guys voted already?
Mm-hmm.
I voted today.
No, I have to go.
Ooh, child. I had some relatives, they lost it. They could not take it. Somebody said plan to go money. Yeah, I tell you what, you got to get on out there and give in before it gets too crowded. I tell you what, the turnouts are coming on the one machine where I put my ballot in. They had 4,400 already.
Oh,
I said, that's how many people voted there. She said, no, that's how many people voted on this machine. That I was like, goodness.
It was a lot of people when I went.
That's I'm telling you, it was a
Oh,
lot.
wow.
That was one machine. I thought it was like the count for. She said, no, that's on this machine that you put your ballot in.
Oh, wow.
You know, so 4,400 have voted on that machine. This early voting. So early voting is really high. After early voting, y'all know it'll be election next week. I had to get it in because I got a ton of things to do, and I don't know. I'm gonna be back in time, but I want to make sure I got in early. Now, my choice wasn't the favorite of everybody. And one that I'll be honest with y'all, this whole election thing is really no good candidates. I'll be honest with you.
No.
You know what? I mean, to be honest with you, people pick this time. It's kind of different in a sense where, you know, I don't think nobody 100% favors either candidate. I think what most people are looking at, which candidate can do the most harm.
I want to know your opinion in regards to the third candidate. What do you? A lot of people are talking to me about her.
Jill Stein?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about her? Because I'm still
Liberty-
debating in between.
Green Party.
They hadn't got out as far. She on Green Party. She should have been libertarian.
No, she was on Green Party.
When she's with the Green Party, she moved.
Mhm.
She was libertarian.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Jane Stein was libertarian before, if I'm correct. Look it up and say.
I thought I had that down here.
Yeah. Stein should have been libertarian, I want to say. The Libertarian Party is just another breakoff. The party that had the most breakoffs has been the
Green
Republican Party.
You got USA.
Oh, she's always been Green Party. Why did I think that she was? So that would be Ralph Nader. Ralph Nader was made for that.
Do you think she has a chance?
No.
That's the thing. I don't want to waste my vote.
Well, let me say that you're not wasting your vote if you do it right. And people say that. Don't believe you waste your vote. People will say, "Oh, you waste your vote." That's your vote. That's your vote. That's your right.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say you wasting your time. That's something that you choose to do. And do I feel like Jean Stein be the best one? I heard her back one time before a little bit, but not interested. I'm gonna tell you something else. The Republican Democrat Party are going to force everybody. I did see Kanye West, Cornel West on there, but Cornel West was on there because I saw on the news they all been disqualified. But you know what the thing? They already printed the ballots with them on there. So if you vote for them, you will waste your vote. I wouldn't say they disqualified him too, but he's been disqualified. I don't know why they left him on the ballot when people go.
I didn't see him on mine. Maybe I didn't.
I saw him on there. Yeah. I was shocked he was on there because I remember hearing he was disqualified, so couldn't vote for him. I don't agree with. Now, do I think he would be the best for president? Not in my case. Not in my case. Not necessarily. I don't know. Somewhat familiar with some of his ideology, but the only thing I have a problem with, I have two issues. The agenda for the so-called Negro is very important, that it's addressed, that it's being met, that's being recognized, and that we won't continue to sit around and give you our vote for you to make a fool out of us and hand us a piece of cheese, to go on bread. And I think we've done that for so long a period of time that they can say they want the Democratic Party, the party. It ain't every candidate. The party has not lived up to his fullest potential in supporting the so-called Negro and the working man. To prove it, the unions always vote Democrat, never ending Democrat, because part of their union dues go, they wouldn't even endorse the Democratic Party. I used to work out at GM. They would not endorse them. And part of their union dues pay them because everybody's looking at these people have gotten rid of these jobs. And for me, I'll tell you, I voted for Trump. I mean, ain't no secret. I know people say it's a secret. If you're ashamed of who you vote for, don't vote for him. I ain't ashamed of him. Do I think he has 100% of a brain? No, I would not. I'm not putting no shirt on, and no, I ain't going to no rally. It'll never happen. I'm not interested. I'm just looking for me. Well, I have to look at it for this. Just telling people my issue. Everybody voted, they vote their choice. Private or however you want to do it. I ain't got no reason to hide none of those. I ain't did nothing of shame to. I don't owe Trump nothing. I don't owe Kamala nothing. I don't owe Jill Scott nothing or Cornel West nothing. I'm my own person. But for me, say my info vote for Trump, is he gonna fix this country? No, he's not gonna fix the country. What Dummy will do, Dummy's gonna give some tax break to businesses so business can start getting their head on trying to move. Look at that. Look at that. Georgia courts reject counting presidential votes for Cornel West and Claudia D. Cruz. I told us what's bad. They're on the ballot, so people vote for them. They're gonna throw your vote away. That's crazy, and that's not fair. People gonna vote for them. So you could vote for them. Guess why? They're gonna throw your vote away in Georgia, and most people don't even know this. I do it because I watch the news. The only issue with me with Trump, I mean, I got plenty of issue with Trump. Do I think Trump is the savior of black people? Anybody tell you that, they're on drugs, okay? No one can say people of color. People of color, I'm gonna tell you, if you're of color, this is gonna be flat. We cannot look for a candidate to save us. We need to organize ourselves together. We need to build our own candidates. We need to make sure our issues and needs are being addressed. Until we do, we have to make strategic moves to position ourselves to be able to take our position. Right now, no one's helping us. No one's helping us. Barack Obama, I know you love him. Man of color, fine. Man of color, push a homosexual agenda. I'm against it. I'm against it. That has done more harm to our men. Our men are so weak. They're weak. These gay skinny. If your husband, your boyfriend wears skinny pants, he's a homosexual. Now, is it wrong? That's his choice. But stay out of the womb. Don't mess up the womb for a man who's gonna do what a man supposed to do. This girl is going to put. Listen, they love Kamala Harris. I'm gonna get on Donald Trump too, because neither one of these people are exempt from Trump. Kamala Harris, mass incarceration for people of color. She helped push for a homosexual in jail to have a sexual arbitration from our taxpayer money. This ain't even a brain in your head. You're a criminal. If you want to change your sex, that come out your pocket. The federal government has nothing to do with it. Gavin Newsom, the governor for California, who they want him to run for president. He's pushing for kids to have sex changing and parents have no involvement. And the government pay for it. What is wrong with people's mind? What about our kids? Okay, we got tons of issues. Donald Trump is a liar. He did not build a wall like he said he did not. Okay, they put him along with all the rest of them because he's the only one, a long list of them, but let's deal with him. He's a liar. He did not fit. Hillary was going to jail. He did not do it. We had more problems with police brutality for black people when he was in office. Yes. At the same time, we got to look at that. I got to get this economy fixed. We got Big Lots, got 1,200 stores closing down, by 500 going out this year, 500. We got Dollar General. All these stores are closing down, and they're going where these are in rural communities that depend on these stores because the job market is that bad behind who? Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They are killing us. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. Respect to whom, honor to whom honor. I apologize. If I'm wrong, I'm big enough to say Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. Get them respect for who they is. President, vice president. Okay? Terrible policy maker. Do not forget with racism, Joe Biden, the same man, was calling you super predators. Now, Trump didn't build a wall, and Biden didn't do nothing to stop him because he tore it all the way down and let him in. The people in Chicago, the people in New York are behind this mass immigration.
Horrible.
Over schools, we're giving $35,000. We pay these people. Why are we paying you to break in America? We need to break. Is Trump going to fix everything? No. But at some point, we got to show the Democratic Party, you're going to pay us attention or we're going to turn away from you. We keep supporting people that don't. Listen, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, when do we see these rappers after election? When do we ever see them with these rappers? Never. Quit throwing rap. I don't listen to rap. Don't throw them people in my face. I need to hear your policies. I need to hear about fixing this economy. I need to hear about ending the war, bringing these men and women home. You ain't doing. Trump gonna have it on a nuclear button. These bozos finna have everybody. Look, Kim Jong-il, everybody lose. Putin is loose. China, Ping is loose. Everybody's loose. Iran is loose. Joe does not have the competency to shut them down. A lot of this should never been. We should be in Ukraine. Ukraine ain't fighting for America. Why we doing
Right.
Europe needs to get off their behind and support their own people.
That's right.
America need to fix America. We can't help you. We in a mess. Listen, the IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund, you need to know about them. That's who rates everybody and Moody for your credit rating, whether you could borrow money. The IMF has already said America is down. We've been downgraded on progress producer. You know who blowing us away? India is killing us. This Indian woman is going to help give away the rest of this country. They're killing us. We overloaded with everybody but black. Listen, black and white. Let me tell you, you white, you stupid, you black, you stupid. I'm going to tell you why. We have fought each other. We've been here too long for this retarded stuff, and everybody else has walked in and reaped the benefits. TikTok, Chinese, everybody have reaped the benefits of America, but the real solid black and white people. Because we are wasting our time fighting and killing each other. We ain't, what white person finna run us off? What black person finna run white people off? We should have fixed enough of these differences among those with level heads. End of this stupidity. You know you need us. And the truth of the matter, we need them too. We need to fix this mess. We need to fix this country. Our kids need to be able to go to school without the fear of having a sex change. Get rid of this gun fools in these schools. Listen, we need to tighten these homes up. Get back to whipping these kids behind. I'm not telling you, I'm talking about slap your behind across a classroom. Answer, when we grew up, Confederate, how many school shootings you remember you being? How many school shootings you were in growing up?
Only one, the one I was involved in. That was it.
See that's another show in itself. Was it you going there shooting up the school trying to kill every student?
But it was a school shoot, but it wasn't in the school. It was our school campus. I mean, but it wasn't.
I remember that story, Confederate.
But I'm telling you, growing up, we had stuff. Listen, I was a teenager. We had guns. We did it. Never me and my friends got together talking about going to block off doors and shoot every sniper people down, lock the doors and climb up in. And I come from a rough end. Never happened. Never happened. Now they use who? They use the internet, YouTube, they use TikTok, they use Instagram to promote this foolishness, and it's killing our kids. TikTok, I don't know why they folks blaming everything on TikTok. I don't have TikTok, but I'm just telling you, all these social media sites are detrimental to our kids. Facebook, how you got a sex site connected where you can go and exploit kids and transport? What kind of foolishness is this? Why do we even have this stuff going on? Your volume low.
So, how about that?
Oh yeah, we hear you now. You had that noise.
I'm doing a little bit better for myself these days.
Man, look here. When I grew up, I
Can
want to
y'all
do
hear
like you. Yeah, we hear
Yes,
you.
we hear you.
All right. Well, general salutation. This is your neighbor, Confederate State 48, saying hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscription. Definitely hit the cash app to the Fantastic Forum, to the Love Doctor, to Resident Dr. Joe, to the one and only Honorable Tony Smith, Tony Smith. We just appreciate being on the show tonight. But yeah, Facebook, it's a backdoor to Facebook, with all the sex trafficking and stuff. But then you look at the TikTok and what's the other one they have? The other social media site. But anyway, the Instagram. So now they have this thing now. They have safeguards, but the damage is already done. So I mean, what is that? What is it solve? These filters that they supposedly have that your kids can't get certain notifications now and all that stuff, but the damage is already done. They already made these trap doors, if you will, to get into these sites. As like the back pages and the what was the other dating site they had? The Madison where all the, what was that called? You know what I'm talking about? Where all the,
I remember
it
something.
was a site where the people, yes, the Madison. It was a lot of those celebrities were going on there.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about, Miss Tooley?
Yeah. With the black book and
That's- Right. And yeah, so I mean, it is what it is with that. But we had a guy, this is a 17-year-old boy here in the state of Arizona. And it hit national news because y'all had something going on down there in Georgia as well with election interference. There was a 17-year-old boy. He had made this concoction called HCl, which is called the mother of Satan. And what he was going to do is he was going to use it a drone attack with this bomb he made because he was coordinating this with ISIS for about a year now, and they just intercepted. He was going to, and I don't condone, Pride Week and all that stuff there, but I still don't condone nobody going and bombing the people. They want to be gay and do their little dances and stuff down there. That's their prerogative to do it. Don't drag me into it. But he was finna wipe a whole part of the city out here in Phoenix. You probably can pull that article up, but yeah, 17-year-old kid, just got arrested. He had a drone attached to a remote control car. The remote control car was going to guide the drone. He had it. He really had it together, but they just arrested him yesterday, and then they had another gentleman that just shot at the DNC office. They found him with 250 weapons, over 250,000 rounds of ammunition. And there's a lot of political violence going on, which brings me to, Miss Tooley, you about to be inaugurated in a couple more months?
A month or so, yeah.
So I mean, that's the only candidate I think that can really be truly endorsed and say, hey, look, you getting with your ballot, but when you cast your ballot, you're gonna get what you place your ballot for. Everybody else is just flat out rotten, But I do think with President Trump, what he will do, he'll galvanize the so-called Negro community. He'll make them pull together with his rhetoric, because he'll show us how much he really cares for us, Exactly. And then I think with Kamala Harris, she'll just further her agenda and demasculate the so-called Negro man, empower the woman in the house to make her feel as though she's the head of the house now, and make her feel as though that she wear the pants. And I mean, these are just my my opinions, but I think that's what she'll do. But like you said, what do you do? Take the lesser of the two evils. But
one of them gonna make a decision for their country. It's such a major decision.
Right.
And if you don't mind me on another end, that for women to me should have a problem on this end, and Joe Biden. The fact that you have men in women's sports and women have the nerve to have a women group advocating for women expansion, women growth, women equal, and you getting beat out by men in your own sport. But these so-called Democrat people you calling Democrats who supposed to stand for something are okay in this stuff. Why is a woman sitting around competing against a man? And why won't your president ever stand up and tell them this is retarded? That you say you're competing against a man who winning women award, but then you for the homosexual agenda. Which side of y'all own?
Right.
You cry when you get beat by them, but then you gonna holler they don't know what to say. So how you said us a man you competing against?
Right. I looked at a stat, right, and it just became readily available, at least to me. I don't have a supercomputer or whatever. I just did a typical Google search and some other search engines searches, right? And I typed in what is the percentage of support Kamala Harris will get from the Indian American population, right? Guess what? That information was not disclosed. All right. Now, just recently, within the last couple of days, they said, don't quote me on it, but I think it said something like 70-something%, right, supported the Indian American community, right? Said they support Kamala Harris, right? So what Rod just said, all she's gonna do is outsource everything back to India, and that's what, sir.
I'm saying I don't see these people don't realize they keep thinking that this woman is gonna do so much for them. Look at them. Look, this is something else. Again, forgive me because y'all. I just want people to think for a minute. Why do y'all keep saying she run against Donald Trump policy? Donald Trump is not the president. Joe Biden is.
Right.
Whatever Donald Trump, only thing she's saying, I'm running for the same office. This is what I don't get with people. Just stop and think for a minute. For y'all hate me, find out where you're going. Because I'm still for what's right. Listen, if Donald Trump get convicted and go to jail in Atlanta, I ain't fighting to get him out. So I ain't nobody boy. Okay, that's him.
Right.
Yeah, he done wrong. Yeah, there was some dumb stuff he did in December, but there's a lot of dumb stuff going on. Look at these all these child trafficking going on. These people connected to. You won't talk about that. Children. Why y'all people don't care about our kids?
Yes.
Don't worry about being associated with someone who ain't even black, and you keep thinking she's black because the woman is 100% Indian. Her quit throwing everything on her. You gave us Bill Clinton. They smoke weed. White people smoke weed. The whole hippie generation was about smoking weed and LSD. Quit associating marijuana with us. We don't smoke marijuana.
No.
It's just like, think for a second. These people are generous. She is running for the same office as Donald Trump. The policy that she can argue about other policies. Let's look at what has Joe Biden done in 4 years. We've lost major companies walk out. People have walked out, shut down. The interest rate is killing us on house. I'm a builder. I built 0 house this year, man. How many houses we built this year, Dwayne? Man, he's killing us. He's killing us. People can't afford to work. People cannot afford to buy these houses or sitting. Builders build homes. They are renting out brand new homes because they can't sell them because of the interest rate. Let me tell you what sustained this country. The mortgage. Mortgage carries this company. It carries. I'm telling you why. Because those notes are what they borrow money off of. Transportation. I also do trucking. I got trucks sitting. He has killed me. So when y'all people talking about who you're gonna vote for, the average person run Democrat, the average, you don't even own a business. You don't even know what it takes to run a business. You don't understand why you're saying what you should get paid. Who's paying you? Who paying your unemployment taxes? Who's paying all this other stuff that you want? Had to pay part of your other tax. Who paying all this stuff you asking about? Workman comp. Who you think carrying this? The president not keeping it. So businesses have to be able to make money in order to spend money to grow their business to bring in other employment. I'm going to make sure everyone gets this amount of money. You're going to make. How can you do that when you're not a business? In order for people to make money, business have to make. Burger King, a long-time restaurant chain, is going out of business.
Yeah.
Burger King is these people are shutting down 500, 1,200 stores. People, listen, we've lost so many. Them little make-believe jobs, they showing y'all them job market. You can't prove that. Love Doctor, you can show them how many of these jobs, how many companies shutting down so these people been in office. Again, is Trump the savior? That's retarded. No, he's not the savior. But we gotta get business rolling again. And we can get people making money till we get ourselves stabilized, get them back to homeowner, get them out these apartments so they can have some solid. Homes give you access to go get monies. You can't get money from apartment.
No. I love to add to that a little bit. This is my perfect scenario in my own little world when it comes to this political scenario. Either candidate, right, gets elected, and then they get indicted, get impeached because both of them crooks and criminals and liars, and then you get somebody that was not the people's choice and put them in office and let them, you know what I mean? Someone like the the Cornel West and Dela Cruz, someone that can by default become president or something to that effect. Because if these choices keep being made, like you said, you've been a business owner, and I know that you, Ms. Tula, y'all do a lot of different, just not just business thing, a lot of charitable things too, and charitable work costs money. You know what I mean? And so therefore, you're not able to help the people to the capacity that you want to because the finances are not there and the interest rate so high to help people. Then you really can't help the people that you desire to help them. And I don't understand why people just think that money just comes from nowhere. You know what I mean? And that's just the promise. What the Democrats a lot of times do: sit back, let us take care of you, let us feed you, let us medicate you, let us socialize. How do you say? The medicines. Let us do all this, and so forth. Then it makes people lazy, make them don't want to get up and want to work. And welfare was supposed to be a help up, not a handout. You know what I mean? And that's what they want us to be relied upon the system in terms of how they medicate us, educate us, and then the first time we do something wrong, they lock us up. Because Kamala Harris being a state prosecutor, she prosecuted more people of color than she did than her counterpart. So I don't see how is that advantageous for the so-called Negro. I had a buddy that lived down in Oakland, and down there said, "Man, that lady was terrible." So. But what do we do?
She grew up in Canada,
right?
She faked that's in an interview from a young lady who knows her for years. So she grew up in Canada. She went to high school in Canada. She went to college in Canada. She came back here, and now she's a Californian and all this other stuff people got. I don't know. That doesn't make her a bad person. No, I'm not against where you raised that or where you raised. She don't control that. No, it does not. My problem becomes you dealing with the issues, the type of person you are, and knowing business. Your agenda had been incarcerating people of color. Your agenda had not been for the betterment. You won't attack this immigration problem. It is a problem. We give these people, I need to go over the border and come back as an immigrant. No license, no Social Security. I get a bank account. These people, where they get a bank account without a Social Security number? That's crazy.
Let me ask y'all this question. Okay. Say like I kind of already know the answer to the question, but I just want to see what y'all feedback is. So I'm driving a vehicle, right? If I'm uninsured, right? I don't have a driver license, right? But I have a vehicle and I get pulled over. Should I be cited to go to jail for that? In y'all opinion?
But doing what? To the point, what part of having a vehicle?
Driving a vehicle with no insurance, no driver's license.
Yes.
Do y'all agree collectively that I should be either cited or go to jail?
Cited, and the car should be off the street.
Okay. So now look at this political ad that Kamala Harris has, right? She says undocumented immigrants are not criminals. Make sense.
Yeah, especially when you consider one, you don't have ID. You're going to jail, they stop you don't have ID. That's the law. No ID, you going to jail.
I'm trying to figure that out. How do you say they're not criminals if they're undocumented? You know what I mean?
Working. And they're
working. I just don't understand that, because if I was to do something like that, I can't even go. You can't even travel TSA if your ID is not up to par. You're not getting on the plane.
Exactly.
So how can an undocumented not a criminal? He's breaking the law, and they tell you ignorance is no excuse for the law. But again, this is what they shove down our throats day in and day out on these TV ads. And then one other thing I would like to add. I heard a rumor that they're grooming Barron Trump to be president here within the next 8 to 16 years. What's y'all take on that?
Big waste of time.
Wow.
He'll never make it.
They say they're grooming him to be the next president. Not the next president. And they said that he'll be the last president of the of democracy. It'll be sort of like the authoritarian society we'll be living in after he becomes the last president of the United States.
Mm.
For me, I would say people of color are better equipped than we were years ago up under the regime when our parents were in the 60s and late 50s. This not the same. This not the same group. This ain't the same group from the 60s where we're gonna hold hands. You're gonna hit us in the head with an ice cream. From no bar. Let me tell you something. I don't care what no group call themselves. That ain't happening. I ain't buying it. Ain't nobody putting no hands on me, dragging me nowhere. I ain't taking no ice cream cone, no head, no Sunday. I ain't that preacher. I'm telling that story. Like I told King, listen, man, you hit me, you get hit back, and I hit Lord. That's crazy. I'm telling you. People of color got to start waking up to this, and I use that whatever name, adjective, whatever you want to call yourself. Right? I don't refer to myself either or, but whatever floats your boat. It's time for us to wake up, and we got to come up with a solution for a common problem. We have to strategically move ourselves to where we can get on our feet, where we have more of a control. We're not respected by the Democratic or the Republican Party until when? Vote time. It's time to move the needle, and them folks can realize, why did you lose this election, Democrats? Because you never came through on your promises. You smoked weed, you played the saxophone, but you never delivered. There's never been one of these people that have delivered us, okay? These Republicans, they need us. Now it's time for us to start moving the needle to make things happen for ourselves. We cannot put all the weight on one person. There'll never be anybody of color that'll ever get that position and allow them to have the voice stream to be able to say and do. Unfortunately, it has to be a white voice to do it. We have to start looking at, do we keep sitting back with piss poor black voices and we're not getting nothing done? We're not moving the needle forward. Our kids are always in the worst schools. We're always in the worst neighborhoods. We always got the higher cut. Not just under Kamala. Kamala's not the only person. There's been too many. The Clintons, all these people have played a part in our demise. And it is because of us. And we have been taught to look to them to put our hope and heart in them. No, we have to strategically put ourselves in position and say, what do I need to get? They respect a couple of things: the ballot, the buck, and the book. We don't write no book. We don't create no dollar where we print dollars. Y'all got, and we don't count no votes. We don't ever come up with viable candidates that we can say, hey, we putting our head in the ring and we ain't finna be no second class. Look what they do. The Democrat, Republican, I'm gonna put Republican, Democrat. You see how they all agreed to force everybody else out of the race because they knew Cornel West, they knew that Sanchez, last name, and Cruz, they were going to take votes from both parties. They knew that, and it was going to hurt them. So you go ahead and disqualify them. They have a better chance than just between the two.
Mm.
It's easy to know why you done it. Was Cornel West ever going to win or just never? But the fact is, they could pull enough votes where it could hurt another candidate. So what these people strategically work together, call themselves hate, strategically work together to do what? To remove anybody else from being a voice. So we have to turn around and get ourselves in, make these people, hey, you owe us for what we do. You're going to owe us for our vote. You're going to owe us change on our vote. We're going to push to get our agenda done. The Hispanics doing it. They coming over the border. They show you, ain't no wall stopping them. They show you where our wall stopping us. Right here. Our wall is right here. And that television internet feeds us. It teaches us to sit down, have a poor conversation with each other, and you ain't going nowhere. Your pocket ain't gonna change when she get in now. Your jobs, ain't no job creation gonna come, and the job creation they're gonna give you are gonna be jobs you don't have. So we got to start building for ourselves. That's me, my opinion. Do I have the 100% answer? No. Salute. No, I do not. I am willing. Let's get somebody to make a change. Go ahead. Lord Doctor, you ain't said nothing yet.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Can't
hear you, love doctor.
Yeah, a lot
There we
of
go.
different issues and things like that y'all comment on. I was trying to find some stories to post up or whatever because definitely Y'all spot on about a lot of different things, especially in the realm of politics. You know.
Did you pull up the job? I want to say that
I pulled up the job. I did pull up the job thing.
I need to say. I want you to put it back. You give it to. I want to say that too before it go any further. With due respect, Mr. Bill, Miss Hillary. I had for Carol's earlier. I ain't. If it sound like I said y'all name, I ain't. I want to apologize. That's how I want to say I'm sorry. All right, go ahead. Job inflation.
Emotion.
How the economy has fared under Trump and Biden. Let's see. What are they saying? I'm curious to find out. Barack Obama dropped what? Did he drop Eminem? I can get my glass.
It's hard though. My mouth's a little so this is what it's saying. It's basically saying it's taking a look at jobs. It's saying under Trump, the national unemployment rate fell from 4.7% to 3.5%. By the time he left office in January 2021, it was at 6.4%. Under Biden, it fell as low as 3.4%. And in August, it was 4.2%. So it's also showing as the black workers, the lowest unemployment rate during Trump's term was 5.3% for black workers. It got as low as 5.2% in December 2023 under the Biden administration. Trump did have a slightly better figure, 3.9% unemployment among Hispanic workers compared to Biden, who had 4%. So it's looking like in terms of the unemployment rates, it's looking rather similar amongst both presidencies.
One had it, but Trump had the epidemic. Yep.
That COVID made it. So really,
right. It said it was 3.5 before it hit, before COVID hit. Right.
It was how much it was?
3.5 before COVID, and I says under Biden it got to 3.4.
It's higher than that.
That's kind of not a fair comparison, but they did, especially when he had to go through COVID. So
COVID wrecked this. It wrecked the world.
Mm-hmm.
That wrecked the world.
But let me ask you this. Something that you talked about, you brought a good point, because what I thought about is in terms of, when you look at the blue team, you really don't see them really catering towards a black agenda. When you look at the red team as well, you really don't see anything that's for the quote unquote black agenda. So I started doing more research in regards to third party candidates, and you're correct. The Democratic Party was successful at removing and getting, although Cornel West is on the ballot, it's not going to count. They were fighting for Jill Stein to be removed, but Jill Stein, she was successful, still able to remain on the ballot. I seen some of her third party, and she does have a black agenda. And on the flip side, Robert Kennedy, he was fighting to get off the ballot. And the Democrat Party was able to keep his name on the ballot in some of the swing states. So those third party candidates do possibly have an influential role on the outcome of these swing states is coming up. So that's going to be really, really close. My question to y'all is, what color do y'all think Georgia will be?
Georgia's going to be red.
Think blue.
Yeah, I think red. And I think because of the fact Georgia turned from red to go blue, and then Georgia seen an end where, and again, this ain't to fight the people, because every person has a right. I don't think anybody's stupid. They vote for her or anybody else. We have to get past that and start looking at people have their opinions. Some motivation is because of racism. Some motivation because of other reasons of being paid. My reason for me voting and me being vocal about my vote is because it's my choice. I don't have to vote something because you say that's my party. I don't vote party. I vote the individual. I seen the Democratic Party turn on Democrats. It made no sense. You know what I'm saying? They help. I seen them getting invited to pick when the Democratic Party should have been supporting the candidates. You know what I'm saying? You support your candidate. And I watched them backstab their own. I watched them not giving help. With my wife, I watched them do absolutely nothing. These people take your money. And I mean, don't get me, I know they're the only one, and it ain't every individual. But the party has lost its grip on this agenda. Now we done went off now to get this was sad with any group. Like chasing black people, chasing home. That makes no sense. If you're a candidate, my wife ran. How many times you dressed that you were running for black people?
Not one time.
She announced the issues. Change. Get you a seat at it. It was never black people. Black people. I'm chasing black people. I'm chasing Hispanic people. It was the issue saying it takes whites. It takes blacks. Her being a commission is going to make her a commission over whites, blacks, Hispanics, Indians, whatever your nationality is, Jamaicans. We got to get past it. Yes, we need to be addressed on a major global end, and we have been neglected. But it's sad that these people come. This is the problem I got. Republican and Democrat. Don't call my name in my race during the election, and I don't hear nothing from you after.
Right.
All of them use us. So now we got to start saying, and I'm telling you, one thing I agree with Cube on. Cube said it too. When he went to see Trump, he said, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at who's going to do the most for us. Right now, we just saw, she partnered with Joe. What has Joe done for us?
Nothing.
We're behind people that never have been definitive in what they're going to do to help our cause. And only thing we ask for people of color, just be fair. We can't ask for no more than that. The Democrat, Republican Party, Libertarian, these parties all users like now they got a black agenda. First of all, let's stop it. There's no white person has a black agenda. That's the most retarded statement. If no more than I have a white agenda. No more than I got a Hispanic agenda. That's retarded. We need to come and fix the issue and look at it from a national end. We all live here. There are good Hispanics, whites, blacks, whatever color. We got good. The problem is none of the good people won't take a stance. We keep supporting bad people because of their color. We don't owe you nothing. What is it, Dwayne?
So this is the election in 2020. It's basically showing the state of Georgia, and it's showing how each county ended up voting in the 2020 election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump in 2020. As I was looking at the numbers, I couldn't help but notice that a lot of the metropolitan area counties were predominantly Democrat. Took a look right here in Rockdale County. It was showing that approximately 69.9. That's about 70% voted Democrat as opposed to 29% that did Republican. And I'm trying to figure out, I want to know what's y'all take on why do y'all think there's such a sharp contrast when it looks in, the counties that vote for Democrats versus the ones who vote Republican?
I'm very surprised with Rockdale County.
Well, I think
blue. Wow.
Well, they've been a blue. They've been blue for a long time. Believe it or not, you wouldn't think it was, and even with Newton County, I think Newton County is a blue county mostly as well. A lot of these counties have turned blue, but overall, when you come in nationally, we all usually they'll come in predominantly red. Look, the governors have been red. The last 3 governors have been red. Blue. Stacey hadn't even been in the running. Stacey's knowledgeable in politics. Stacey's done a lot in politics. I met Stacey Abrams. I asked her some questions when she was running for governor with some other. She couldn't answer the question. She talked about something that had nothing to do with what we're talking about. And I had to look at these people saying, why we keep voting for people? Are you listening? They're not listening to us. They're driving us saying, the white people, let me tell y'all something. This just being it. Now, I don't care who it is. I tell them to their flat face. They're dirty, rotten white people, okay? Dirty, rotten. They don't care nothing about us. They will incarcerate and put us away. We have to take a stand to change the opposition against us and make it a fair state. The problem is we spend so much time fighting each other about these candidates instead of getting issues fixed. Let's fix the issues so we can sit down and get something done. And the problem is our people don't think long enough. Who we've gotten, who have we elected have decreased our numbers in the projects. Tell me who's been elected that have decreased our population in the prisons, Democrat or Republican. Now, Trump will sucker up to us and go in there and he let some of these people out. We don't need the bad ones. We need the good ones back out of him. People like smoking marijuana. I don't smoke marijuana. I can kill that. That's your business. As long as you ain't driving, as long as you ain't a detriment, you ain't killing nobody, you ain't standing there. Smoke your marijuana off somewhere out my way. I don't want to go in no store and smell weed though. I don't want to be bothered with it. I don't want to go in the store and it lit all up, okay? But that's you let people drink. That's just the danger.
Right.
They drink. Listen, same law. Somewhere else, you ain't behind no wheel, hurt nobody. That's your personal business. But a lot of stuff, we got too many people off the street for technicalities.
Mm-hmm.
We got to start, and then we need a real reform. Under Trump, black prison rate lowest in how long?
31 years.
Hispanic down to see. So now, okay, let's go with them. Is Trump an idiot at his mouth? His mouth shoots him all the time. Okay, terrible at his mouth. He's gonna be vindictive to his enemies. Let's just be practical. Are we trying to say that Biden ain't vindictive? Because they all vindictive. They just don't say what he say.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all acting like these people ain't God sent. All these people hold stuff against people. He just brings it out of his mouth. We need a better economy. Right now, listen to him. Now I'm gonna tell you what he'll hurt us at. Environmentally, Trump is gonna hurt us. He's gonna hurt us. Environmentally, he's gonna go on unlimited fracking, which I understand. I understand the project. Getting America become oil independent. If y'all look at their BRICS nation stuff moving, most of y'all don't watch news. You need to keep up with it. BRICS is moving. I'm talking about they moving. They got a lot of countries signed into it. They're going to go against the dollar. Now you keep these bozos we got. I'm sorry, I want to be respectful. I don't want to call them bozos. I apologize. If we keep the current administration running with the current ideals that they're running, we're losing. We are losing. We need to win. The American people need to win. We need to stop being it. We don't need to fight no war. Them women need to be at home, loving their husband, loving their kid. I'm against women in the military. Now you can be in there you want to. I like my woman at home south. I don't want to be letting my wife, she got no combat boot stuck in her back. I don't want to feel no combat boot in her back. I think that's a man job. A man need to be in that hole. She can do paperwork. They can do stuff. A man need to have that gun. He need to be in that hole. I want my wife in no hole with no bunch of men. And she got to pee and no. That's a man job. Put a man out there to fight. See, we've lost senses on where we need to be.
We're a mess.
We'll stay home in the kitchen while the woman go and she join the military and get her leg blown off. You to see the commercial, wounded soldier, it's the man and that the little kid running hell out, it's the woman. And he sit around with the apron on. What are you gonna do now? Help me, wounded soldier, right here. I mean, my wife, she ain't gonna be able to do nothing. When you
I've never seen that.
We're in bad shape. I just think a lot of stuff in the country we shouldn't be doing. I think women should be treated like women. I think men need to be treated like men. That's how I believe. Stop these little boys from acting like little girls. Ain't got no business doing. You a boy. These little girls, they don't need to be acting like nobody. When I was growing up, when I was coming along, little girl went to school, you wore a dress. You had ribbons in your hair. That first paying. First grade, to what you wore in your first grade?
First grade, probably some pants. I don't think I wore a dress to school.
I'm gonna talk to your mama now.
I don't think so.
Go back and check. You better have on one.
Listen,
when I was coming along, 1968, I started elementary school, probably 74, somewhere around there. But anyway, little girl wore dress and they had ribbons in their hair. What you remember, little girl?
I definitely had that, but pants.
First day of school now, first grade. She got a fade
with the two bowls with the little bone on.
Every girl start with the plait hem, one up here at the top and one out the back. The Ultraman. She like Ultraman. You know Ultraman skirts. Them beret, that right, man. It just and they wore patent leather shoes.
I don't think they were real patent leather.
No, I mean they weren't real.
They were not real, but it looked like leather.
It was kind of cool.
Plastic shiny.
Adams level.
The pant, when they call it pant, it's not leather. It's the little shiny little black one, like them tuxedo shoes. What they call it?
They're patent leather. Patent leather.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Plastic leather.
Yeah, they play leather. So what's happened? The society has just changed so much, man. It just changed so much. We've evolved. Look, Target had women, men in the bathroom with women, little kids getting looked at. Women, I think almost raped there. They had to get rid of it. How we even had that conversation? Who set out the brain skill to say, you know what? What's wrong with America is men ain't getting to go to the bathroom with women.
I don't.
What kind of foolishness? Why we even had the conversation? What was the purpose of teaching you in school? We had things about colors. Girls wore pink. When I was coming on, like now you get a pink Izod shirt. You could have never done that. Never. You could not have pulled no pink shirt off no elementary.
Just a little bit of it, not too much.
Boys had hello. Let's tell your wife to come say hello so everybody see you married.
Hey now.
Come on, let us see. Come speak to us.
Miss Love Doctor.
Miss Wayne.
All right.
Miss Love Doctoress. She gonna be Love Doctoress.
Yeah, the Love Doctoress. Oh, that's nice.
Hold on, she doing household chores. Chores.
Already got the woman locked down, ball and chain. You ain't got to take that stuff away. You ain't got to stay there.
The dogmatic Love Doctor.
Listen, tell Miss Steely, man, Suge finna come get her. We gonna take her with us. She gonna move it up. Why ain't took Miss Steely to Tennessee? Tell Cedar to tell you, Dwayne, she gonna leave with me and Suge. We gonna get ready to come and get her, and we gonna show right out, and she gonna point them fingers on you.
Oh, that how that work?
I may be black, I may have household chores, but I'm good.
What I was doing, I was searching for a video where it had Kamala Harris talking about reparations. I wanted to share that clip with y'all. It's a 2-minute clip, but I'm gonna try to fast forward to maybe the last 30 seconds. Get some of y'all to put on. Is that all right if I play that?
Yeah, while you finding that Love Doctor, what do y'all think about Elon Musk offering these $1 million for people registering to vote? What's y'all take on that after the video?
I'll tell you about mine. Let's see the video.
What the freak?
This is the person they want to vote. Let's see what she's saying.
The reality also is this: any policy that will benefit Black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No, because
let's rewind that again.
Yeah, tell them.
Rewind it again.
But they're gonna hold Trump to the fight.
Any policy that will benefit Black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No, because whatever benefits that Black family will benefit that community and society as a whole and the country.
When do we ever get the benefit? That's how I want to know when we ever got a benefit.
Yeah.
What benefit they ever gave it benefit us as a whole? COVID was the best thing they have now, people.
Best thing.
And we died. People died. And that's the only time they realize they owe somebody, and then they come back and they choking it back out of them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, PPP loans. I saw a segment. They're arresting people by the droves for those PPP loans. Especially those people of color. But back to that Elon Musk and offering $1 million registering to vote. They just said that the Department of I forget which department it was, told him to warn him that he could be violating election interference by doing so. So I mean, it's kind of obvious that's what the case may be, but I mean, there's another gimmick. Now we reduced the gimmicks now, for vote for candidates, and quite frankly, I wouldn't, if he offered me $1 million to register to vote, I would do it. I just be, since a line, I would do it.
I'm going to go register tonight. Listen, man, let me tell you something. Had he been Democrat and he offered that $1 million out, it wouldn't been nothing said.
Right.
At least he's trying to get people to the vote. He not making you vote for nobody. And he had to give you money, and that's what you want to do. That's what to do. It ain't $1 million. Voter interference if you vote. If I say I'll give you $1 million to vote for this candidate.
Somebody, yeah.
But if I'm giving you $1 million to register to vote to get you to voting, that's not interfering. At least get them to the poll. I wouldn't do it. I would give them a dime because you need to do it for the sake of, if you want money, that's why you need to get to the poll. Listen, we can all disagree and agree to some aspect on candidates. At the end of the day, every person has to pick who they feel like allows them the better for success. For me,
Right.
I have to look at business wise. For me, I deal with people like the average person deals with who? The people in their home, the 4 or 5, whatever it is.
Right.
A couple of friends that got a job. I got 100, 150 members. Okay. So I had to watch people that are struggling in this economy, watch people who want to be homeowners that can't. I had to watch people and find people who can't afford these $2,100 a month rents. Okay. That they're going to try to take down, but let's be practical. You're not going to reduce me down for $2,100 rent when my mortgage payment is $19,000 or $2,000 a month. Some of these people are only making the mortgage payment because they know nobody can afford it because the rates are so high. So a lot of adjustments have to be made. Businesses have to be comfortable enough, and you can hold them to the fire. If I come and I build out the company of Confederate 48, okay, these are my conditions. You're going to have to, first of all, we're going to monitor the money to make sure the money is being spent because you're going to put this money to work. And this money is ensuring that you're going to hire. You're going to come in, either you're going to, I don't need you to really get more money to get more people working first. We can fix that. If enough people working, we can gather enough taxes to keep the program going. Giving the people more money to take more money is not getting me more people employed. If business is the money, for people don't understand the science of this, we got a car dealership, we do construction. I'm going to do as much as my money allows me to do and have, to buy the inventory to do. So when things are moving, I'm making money, I'm getting that gives me more to buy to put out there, be able to give a better variety, selection, you know what I'm saying, to be able to work deals I can get, which in turn put more money out to get other mechanics or get other things I feel like that'll be needed for the business. So when business are making money, a person, well, a business owner, every person wants their business to flourish and become larger. And becoming larger, like getting more goods, which in turn is going to put money back in other ends of where I buy my supply from, parts when we working on vehicles. So this keep your AutoZone, your O'Reilly's and all these people open as well. You know what I'm saying? We have to buy gas for these cars, which will help keep these gas stations open. You know what I'm saying? There are so many different things that we also help. We all feed off of one another. So you got to get money to the hands of the business, but you hold the business too. When we set you up to make money and you don't really have to hold them, when you made it, why wouldn't you want to expand your business? And you're expanding your business is by you getting more workers. Correct. It's by you enlarging what you have, which in turn is putting more money into the economy. Giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys more money is not going to stimulate the economy. Businesses can stimulate the economy because they can put and hire 50. Hope we need 200 people. We're expanding. We're putting a warehouse in this county. This county giving them a tap breaker. They bringing in jobs. Things have to work from the top end. The federal government, and why I'm looking at Trump, the federal government they're just gonna give billionaires money. You ain't gonna believe what billionaires do. What a one billionaire spend is more than you and 100 of your friends gonna spend. What billionaire spending $1,000 a week?
That's true.
Right.
The average person can't even spend $1,000 a week. There's no average person spend $1,000 a week.
No.
Right. Gonna spend money. They buying them doing yachts. How much them yachts cost? Millions.
Yeah.
We should put money back into the hands that do what? People who make the engines, people who do the furnishing for them, people that do all of the engines, just all these people you're putting to work. So when they spend money, they're spending ridiculous money, which helps to fund other people.
Right.
Buying planes. The amount of money these are putting mechanics to work. These airplane mechanics, they need work. So these people who making these large amount of money are spending what $20 a week? These people making $4 or $5 grand a week. What they spending a week? Probably $100? Every person is spending more than what they make.
Right.
Which is in turn putting money in the convenience store, in the mall. Look at all of these malls are turning into flea markets.
Sure is.
Everybody's shopping online. We need to get people back into these stores.
That's true.
And then another thing too,
they got me spoiled with online. It's gonna be hard to get me back in that store. They got me spoiled with that online stuff.
I'm with you. But guess what? When you just think about this too, and I'm with you, we'll shop online too. But think about this: if you go to the mall, tell me something else you're gonna do.
Eat.
See, everybody know that. Who's gonna go out and shop? Very few people gonna go out and shop and go home. When you went and bought that stuff, you know what you say? Let's go out and get
Man, I'm
something.
hungry.
Which does what?
Mhm.
Also
Yeah.
stimulate the economy. You got cooks, you got
Right.
waiters, you got managers. Come on, people. This is not hard. This is not hard. Right now, they got
Wow.
everybody at home because the economy is so bad. Everybody's looking at the cheapest way to survive, which is in turn killing the economy.
And then you know something too, well, under this administration, all the brick and mortar stores are scared to stay open because there's no laws with all this shoplifting and snatching and grabbing, driving the price of merchandise and stuff up. You know, they tell you can't even run behind the people. They taking 10 and smash and grab $10,000 and $20,000 worth of, you know, clothing and all of this stuff like that there. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And then the store owners can't even defend they can't defend their property. But I know some of the stuff is insured, if not all of it. The bulk of it is insured, but theft drives up the cost too. Shoplifting and theft, you know, that drives up the cost. But I want to take a pause real quick and just acknowledge the fact that our very own Ra, he had celebrated his we won't disclose his age. He just celebrated his midlife birthday 2 days ago. We want to congratulate him on that. And also being the spade champion, him and Mr. Dave. I want to congratulate them on that.
You know they won the championship.
Not just me and Mr. Dave. Somebody understand.
What Lord, did you make the semifinals at least? Did you even
No,
enter?
they didn't even make the semifinals. They lost. Him and this party, they lost.
No, we didn't. The only reason we listen, anybody play, no. The people we played got 10 on the first hand. So if you get 10 on the first hand, you automatically lose. Now we ain't lose.
That's right.
Nobody beat us from card. Let me tell you, we did.
That's a loss.
I'm just telling you how.
That's a dime. Nobody runs a dime on me.
Okay,
I can't tell you the last time somebody ran a dime on me.
Listen, these people went on here. They ran their dime. They went on here. They're fine. We beat these paper champ. We took the paper champ, set them back down. Molly walked. They showed them. Listen, we had a 10. Listen, we had a 12 on them. You know what I did? I went 8. They were like, "Why?" I said, "I don't want to beat you on no 10 because I don't even want to do that to you. You're gonna sit right to you." Listen, walk them all the way down. I just want to show them you don't have a chance on here. Anytime they see me and Mr. Dave murder them. So we appreciate you. And listen, nothing but Baraka for you, for just Baraka, just all over you for the understanding our struggle and our fight. But yes, I did celebrate 56 years I've been around now. Woo! But anything I get to see that.
Yeah.
Most, and listen,
I want to ask you. So who was the culprit in the Salt of Mystery? Then who the Salt of Detective the mystery?
Let me tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hold that for you. I'm gonna tell you why. They're going to put that tape together, right?
Okay.
And everybody see it. And I'm gonna see if you
okay.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
None of us guessed it. None of us guessed it, okay. So I just want to see if y'all see it.
Miss Tully,
if y'all come up with it. I'm just seeing if y'all get it.
Say it again.
Did you put that together?
I did. I wrote that. Everything.
You did a great job. That was all right.
She did. She's
That was very creative.
Look at that cheek group. Hold on, 2 minutes.
That was very
cool.
Thank you. I've always wanted to do a dinner Mercer.
That's right. She sure
Yeah,
has. Always want. That's right. Sure has. Yep.
I've always wanted to do it, and I've always wanted to host my own. I said I got to do it. Then I said, you know what?
Wow.
Perfect time will be then. So that's what I did.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, too, I want to Breezy for that. That I listened to that during Yom Kippur and Sukkot, that new album he put together. It was it was very very interesting. I said, man, that ain't no way he's singing that. But I thought about it, I said, whoa.
Let me tell you something. My
Jelly
boys,
Roll,
them boys,
man, that's that.
boys are, both of them. They are.
Y'all go to Bandcamp, purchase that album. I tell you, why? I mean, goodness, it really. I mean, it's a different pace. You know, get you in a. It's very nice to say the least. But
Listen,
yeah, I want.
He wrote 2 songs and recording them while he was recording us, and had to make the ones for Winning Team. Did you get to hear the concert? Right there? So we put out our new stuff. We put out some new stuff. We got some new stuff.
When y'all gonna have that concert ready?
That concert.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But we're gonna get the. We're gonna have the. We're gonna have the. I'm gonna see your clip. Just put that little clip on now. They can see the little clip. But listen, huh?
Y'all ain't Sweet Tea off the Winning Team roster. Have y'all? If y'all have them boycotting y'all,
who we kicked off?
Sweet Tea.
We trying to hold on to. I'm telling you who we're gonna get rid of. That nasty attitude. Jahi Monkey Jahi. He on his way out the door.
I'm strictly back up. Background, I bring the energy.
Oh my goodness, we in bad shape now.
What
the rest of us do? Just hold on to your energy.
I said I background energy.
I said no right here. Let me see that little clip. Them 2 little clips on that. They short clips. I can see a little clip. For those that didn't get to see it, but listen, they do their thing. I like working with them. We're seeing that great group.
And all the,
we get it done. We did all
that. My kids helped me with the thing too. You know, the party, the mystery.
Oh.
They actually feel they actually.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. But they were great participants.
They do. Listen, no boy. Yeah, Austin can write. He. It's ridiculous. He just go. Right. I do some writing, but he is ridiculous. He really can and Breezy is he's a mastermind. He can do what he want to do. All he got to do is want to do it. It's done. You know, both of those boys are really talented. And I'm grateful for being able to get them that talent. They got it. I'm gonna tell you where it came from. Okay.
Oh my God!
Are you good? Oh, I'm gonna tell you where it came from.
I'm grateful.
Okay, all right. Listen, I'm telling you what happened. This is a true story. This is a true story.
Not creative.
No, she's not. Let me tell you what happened. So what happened?
No, she's not.
Listen to me. Yes, I was in the first grade. I was in the first grade, right? And I said I had to go to the restroom, right? I went to Kirkwood Elementary. Y'all didn't know this now. Y'all want how many of y'all interested in the truth? Okay, good. They said you're for it. Thank you. So I was in the first grade. I was at Kirkwood Elementary. We were up the steps. So I told the teacher, I said I had to go to the bathroom, right? So she like, okay. So I came down the steps, went into the restroom. When I came to the restroom, I heard a piano playing down the hallway. And it's a cafeteria. And I walked down there because the piano was playing. I could hear it. I walked down the hall. I looked around the corner, down the hall, going to the cafeteria. I heard it when I went down there, I walked in there, and she turned, this is true. She turned around, she looked at me, she said, "You supposed to be in here." That's what she told me. I walked in, I sat down, she pulled this song up. And you know what? I'm going to sing it for y'all. Me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. You light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. Let me tell you what happened. This is true. When I saw that thing, listen, them parents were in there, right? It was, listen, parents, standing room only. Listen, you know what the parents were doing? They were looking at their kid. This I could read. You know what they were looking at? You love nothing. Look at this kid. Right? Listen, the lady see me. She said, "This kid is destined for greatness." Listen, I ain't got nobody number. I just looked in Knuckle Fiddle. The lady told me, she said, "Get in him. You supposed to be in him." Listen, and a Star Wars born. Then what happened? I came to the DeKalb County School. Them people, they didn't know how to use me. I came to County Atlanta School know how to use me. Listen, I could have been somebody staying in Atlanta School.
DeKalb County we had our own stars.
Don't play that. No, I got they would clap. They were like, oh, then I saw another song. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. My two front. My two. Listen, it's the heart touching. You know, just milk parent. You know, the parent look at they want to knock their kid teeth out their mouth. They like, this kid is wicked. Then I did another one about being a woodsman. Oh my God. Okay. Listen, man, it was like I was like, man, I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. Listen, I was out there. I was on my way. I got the cat school. We ain't had nigga. That little choir they had, that little chorus. I said, man, this rinky dink. I'm just holding on just to kind of help them out. But listen, I was on my way. So that's how they telling you stuff. See, Andrew, it's a seat for you, permanent seat. Listen, I'm telling you, I was so when y'all been seeing Breezy and Cookie doing that stuff, just know it all came from me and Diana Streisand. You light up my life. I used to have some draws. You light up my life. A star was born. They didn't put it on my drawers. Toolie jealous. That thing, listen, you ain't even like that, Toolie. You ain't even like that.
I'm not. I know where they're getting from. That's all.
You're welcome. That's what I'm saying. All right. Okay, tell them what you did to get this time. Oh, and I played the trumpet. Why you think they could play the drum? I played the trumpet.
I play the clarinet. I play the clarinet.
Folks gotta go. Can we please talk about the end now and quit all this past talking?
Raw, so man.
I need to get it to both of you.
I'm saying here I was. I'm just taking out. So they come and they had to stop that. Not surprising. They got that from me. Yeah. Got that from me.
I think though, but I think probably I'm not that, like, you had the tenor, baritone, soprano.
Y'all tenor.
I think they got the soprano chords from Miss Tootie now. I think they probably got the tenor and the baritone probably from you. Because Breezy can hit them high notes pretty good there. I ain't never hit no high note before. I been listening to you for a while. Singing and stuff.
But see, for a man to be called, it's called a falsetto. A man can't be a soprano.
Oh, okay. It's called a who?
Falsetto.
Yes,
Voted most talented.
No. A man can be a soprano.
Yeah.
He said yes.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, they got a whole male soprano. Yes,
I saw them in the gospel choir. They had something called faggots. Faggots can sing soprano.
He said, no, man, a man not gonna be a soprano.
Oh, wow.
It's still a soprano. It's a falsetto.
Right.
Singing, but it's still a soprano.
A heterosexual man ain't gonna be a soprano.
That's all I'm trying to tell him. See that again. You see this? This here Confederate. That show you, man. No, listen. I was set up to go. They wanted me all state chorus. Listen, he said falsetto, whatever they are, false soprano, falsetto. Yeah, falsetto. So listen, she talking about you. She said you said a falsetto. Okay. But listen, listen. I used to read music, the whole nine. I tell you, I was out there. They want me. Listen, they don't let you even. They only take you down to do it. You gotta know how to read music. You got to know these keys. Listen, I just let these people keep going. You know what I'm saying? I digress. Sit on back. Okay, I could have been somebody. Okay, I said I'm gonna take Toolie. I'm gonna help me cuss somebody. I take those. Listen, I'm gonna resurrect. I'm gonna resurrect now. Go ahead.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I was able to locate the video. I want to share the video of that you told me. I want to go ahead and I was able to convert it over to. I want to go ahead and convert one and play it now. Here we go. This is the concert.
Yes.
Y'all bear with us with the cameraman skill. cameraman being trained.
He tried. He tried.
I just wanna take time out to say
Tell them what you're doing.
that I'm not really resting when I lay in bed. When I do, I just look up instead. I keep looking up, wanna be up there. I wanna get high in your alibi. Yahushua salvation, don't let me drown. Yeah, I need a new start, time to change, but it's hard. Exact me and
All right, that's the first clip I got, and the second one I got. I think this is about a minute long. I want to show it. I like the intro to this one right here. This intro was really nice in this one.
They get beat, and they're gonna get beat for it too.
Come on.
This is Yahushua my choice. Look at that.
Yeah, they praise dance. They doing their praise dance. That's what they doing.
Oh my goodness.
All right, that's all we got. That's all we got. The cameraman,
I didn't realize I was singing that loud.
Cameraman had one of them iPhones. He had a lot of storage space, so the video got cut short.
Man,
I can't.
I got.
And you can't fight Andrew. Andrew know what he heard. That's all we gonna go what he heard. He see, folks can see it. It's shining all over him.
No. I strongly disagree.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to disagree. You know, I'll tell you one song. I wear that thing out. Repay by Cool Wendy. Man, I wear that thing out. That's her and I think is that Cam on there with her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Man, I'll be wearing that one out. Pick me up, dusted me off. I could never repay. Man, I be wearing that one. I be wearing that one out. Man, I wear that one out. Dusted me off. I do the same. I can never repay. Y'all know but I be wearing that.
Get you out there, let you sing it with them.
I work with her too.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness. So who all you work with to help them get their act together?
Danielle and Alicia.
So is it a lot of work you have to do for them? Do with them, or it's like
absolutely? But I'm fit for the job. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, just us talking off the record. What exactly do you have to do for them?
Train them. And yeah, that's why I'm always ready. If they miss a beat, step, whatever, I have to be ready. That's why I usually have to sing with them, because it's possible somebody will slide off and I had to be there. So because of the training, I know how much work I have to do. I'm always prepared.
So you have to be right there in case they fall off to kind of help them get back up. It's interesting too. Somebody has something to say about cocaine. Somebody saying crack. Oh, this is Danielle saying that. She's saying crack.
I don't know. I mean,
but they do a good job though. They all did.
The whole boy y'all missed, because they definitely put out quality. I tell you, they put out some quality Zamar. I mean to tell you, it just I can't even keep up. I mean, my catalog, so it's pretty hefty, and I just go through it and just let it go. I mean, yeah, but Dr. Joe, when you gonna get on one of them, try to do a feature
soon.
Y'all heard it first. She gonna do it soon.
Yeah, she's gonna do it. We're gonna get a Spanish version.
Talent. Speaking of talent and doing
So-
things,
Uh-huh.
what did y'all hear about P. Diddy's children? They're doing a TV series now.
They gotta
No.
make some money. What call we
No, we have.
make money. They heard.
Bueno, yes, we have. Yes, they have. They have started a They launched a reality series, or vlog is what you want to call it, on YouTube.
They're gonna get paid.
Exactly. Wasn't that great? Wasn't that a great idea?
Oh,
For those kids to
well,
realize-
YouTube TV.
kids lose that money. You know. Yeah, Sean Combs looking at
Is
criminal.
it on YouTube TV or just YouTube the platform?
I think it is on YouTube.
Okay,
They-
okay, because I know they had YouTube TV.
It's coming on October
That's the
27th.
trailer look like.
What's
It's
the
not
trailer?
like-
Can you play the trailer?
No, you have to wait. You're annoying.
Same here. Good. ETA on the way. ETA on the way.
ETA what?
On the way.
Believe that.
It's just like yours.
Right now I got $4.6 million.
Well,
not after this moment.
kinda.
Instagram new update. Thank you.
I'm gonna take your bitch with this bandana, boy.
Don't get it.
Are you sure?
It's actually never as it seems.
Car that don't got no driver, right?
Nah, son, look, son. I'm always doing something.
What's up, man?
Always.
Oh, I'm dropping 2. ETA on the way.
And that's what makes this life a journey.
Home family vacation.
Get on my frequency. It's just a vlog.
I don't like it gonna be good. It look, yeah.
Looks like it's gonna
But
be
it
wild.
look boring. Themselves in a world of trouble. Well, that's what they finna do. They'll get themselves in a world of trouble. Cause what they gonna do gonna wind up incriminating.
Yep, it's a reality show, so
Well,
it's
yeah.
gonna be wild.
It does.
What do y'all think about the possible retrial of the Menendez brothers?
I mean, they should
I
be
know.
retried. I think they're saying that they did find their kids were molested by their parents. A lot of people in that stuff. If it's true they were molested by their parents, I mean, they shouldn't have been. They shouldn't be, you know, for murder. At the same time, you went partying too. So, you know, it's two
Yeah, the
sides.
optics of that, that kind of make me kind of, you know, kind of be torn between the two because people are you have people that have done way less and are serving way more time. Like for the instance, the woman that defended herself by killing her husband for being, abused. He gave her a 30 years life sentence. I remember that. I don't think she killed her. The young lady that was being abused by her husband, and she shot up in the cell, and they gave her like it was like some ridiculous amount of time.
Because
30 years. So I mean, like, but then the Menendez brothers being molested, and then my thing is this: why did y'all go on a spending? I mean, like a shopping spree, like shortly thereafter, and then.
Well, think about it. Not justifying anything to anybody that they did.
Right.
What if it was just like a release for them? Like now we're free. I can live and do the things I want to do. That was like getting away. Now it's like I got a new life now. I'm free. That burden is gone. So let's just
I don't think they really thought this out because some of his sons are actually named in the lawsuit as well.
His son.
No. He's talking wrong. You talking? We're talking about the Menendez brothers doing. That man lost his thing. That man said something.
I thought she said Puff Daddy, the vlog with Puff Daddy. Okay, my bad.
I'm sure right now they're doing what they got to do to make money. They got to make money right now and pay them bills. Those payments are not cheap.
Okay.
They got to pay that. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. But on this note, with the Menendez boys, I think Resident Joe can agree. For two people that have been molested, their actions, like typically people like that, will be more kind of shut down, maybe, or maybe high drug use, not partying and going and binge. I don't think that shows a reaction for somebody that been molested for years on years, like they're saying.
It could. I mean, I feel like you can't tell on how someone is going to react to a trauma They just create
Right.
a coping mechanism. It could be partying, it could be, just putting themselves into, but I think it was a reaction. It could be a reaction of what Tuli said. It's like, we're free, or I'm spending all this money my parents made, and they did all this to me. I also heard that they were gay, like they both were sleeping with each other too. But yeah, but it also was a cause of the molestation that the father did to them, and I think they saw
Right.
each other naked and being molested by the father, so they used to shower together.
Oh,
So,
Mm.
it's a lot of
That's
stuff.
something new.
Like them two swingers,
So,
the two Apple twins that do that kiss in the mouth. They show that they kiss each other in the mouth.
Who does that?
The
Two-
Menendez
No, these two rappers. They that thing they call them the Island Boys.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I said
they
oh,
really.
man, they kiss each other in the mouth.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
twins, the twin guys. Yeah. So what y'all
saw
think
them.
about the Marilyn Manson guy? That all these women are coming with these accusations and proof that he was sexually abusing them, but no charges have been brought up against him. But they seem like they pulled the carpet from up under Diddy real quick. But Marilyn Manson, the gothic heavy metal singer, they got several women that's come out and publicly saying that that he done some things to them, like locking them down in the cellar and biting on them, and they stay. You heard about that, Dr. Joe?
I did, and that Abercrombie and Fitch guy too. They're all coming out, but
that's the new one. Well,
But if you're in that satanic worship stuff, I mean, it go with
right.
it. Because I think he used to call himself the Prince of Darkness, and Ozzy Osbourne got on him about that, saying he the Prince of Darkness.
I'm not surprised with that guy. That guy is weird.
Sex trafficking. I mean,
the Abercrombie and Fitch, correct, Tuli? Yeah,
but I'm saying, what does that mean? Because it's a lot of it's being used so much now. Sex trafficking.
Everybody.
What is it? Everybody is sex trafficking because you go across state lines and have sex? I'm just curious.
As far as that, when we conduct the sex trafficking assessment, is anything that it's being completed without your will. That could fall into the sex traffic, quote unquote.
So if I go,
French. That's all right.
yeah. Go ahead, since you talking. Go ahead. You want to go ahead and read that?
Abercrombie Fitch CEO. Whoa.
We can't hear you. Yeah, I saw that today. Abercrombie Fitch. Go ahead. Who's reading it?
I think Glove Doctor was reading it.
Oh, okay.
Your phone long. Go ahead.
Anyway,
But you know what? That store was always weird to me. Anyways, my kids used to want to go there when they were teenagers. They had people like live models inside the store, standing there like.
But he was granted
men.
bail. He was granted bail, and I don't understand why.
Yes, and P. Diddy was not.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Well, yeah. Also consider this with P. Diddy. Okay. Also consider the fact now he didn't have where he shot people. He had a whole lot of other. His stuff was a lot quieter. So I know you're looking at him for I ain't justifying it, but just remember now, Puffy had a lot of folks. You got 120 more people came out, and then he was tampering with witnesses. People while he was out was saying he kept calling them. And they were trying to he went to see one guy in jail and offered him $2.5 million to drop his lawsuit. So a lot of them looked at, they couldn't afford them out. The judge looking at, you've been dealing with these people complain about you calling them. So it was just better to keep you in jail. So he had a lot of other now, should they have done that to him? I think $50 million could have been enough bond money to hold for him. Police at his house, and he had to pay for them to be there to make sure security, to make sure he don't escape and get out. There's a lot of things could have been done, But of course, you got to remember, he's of color. You cross more people, and don't forget, he crossed that boy on that tequila. That man filthy rich, man. You can't run your mouth. These people, you gotta learn who to talk about. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. Color don't have no power. They let you get big to show you how easy it is to take you down.
Mm-hmm.
Your phone very, very low. We can barely hear you. The volume very, very low.
Mr. Robert Kraft. Remember the owner of the New England Patriots?
Yeah.
The what? Oh,
Robert Kraft.
What about him?
The owner of the New England Patriots. He got caught in a prostitution ring.
Yeah, that's right.
Down in South Florida.
And it had Chinese women in there.
Yeah.
He also got video with him and Puffy at the party. He was at the party. Sitting up there, they were hugged up, sitting together. So he been at that. Y'all got to remember, me personally, I got my money on y'all mark this. Puffy's gonna wind up dying. I don't see him living. There's too many people involved. Yeah, I see them get him a bun.
Yeah.
And they're gonna look like he killed himself. There's no way. It's too many people. Y'all talking about Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
You talking about a lot of people. Hillary Clinton. You got you got a lot of Oprah. It's a lot of people involved. You talking about, and then Jay-Z. It's a lot of money. Clive Davis, the guy from Sony who owns Sony, who Michael Jackson ran his mouth about and told me he was the devil. And what Michael Jackson wound up doing. So I'm telling y'all, it's too many people to connect to, and then Puffy connect the murders. Y'all got to remember the Tupac murder, the Biggie murder. He's into a lot. Heavy D, they trying to look into him. The Heavy D. Kim Porter.
And what the man's name was? The guy Mack. Chris Mack. What his name was? The rapper Craig Mack. Remember?
Yeah, Craig Mack.
Craig Mack, and then you remember they say, what's the name took a charge for him that got Shine when they shot in that nightclub with him and J-Lo.
It's a lot of people involved, y'all. It's a lot of people involved, but the Clintons are innocent. I don't want to say that because I ain't trying to get my ear.
That's right.
Right now, I gotta go with innocent. Even they tell me the evidence. I'm like Dave Chappelle. Unless Hillary and Bill grandmama right there looking at his ID saying to him, I can't believe that. Them Clinton serious, man. If the Clinton call me to be my friend, I'll be the best friend they had. I ain't telling nothing. I don't care what I see. I'll be like,
with 98 coaches and friends come up murder the dead. That's kind of weird, ain't it?
68 of their closest friends have come up murdered.
Yeah, 68.
All of them tragic. Nobody that died tragic death. 68 friends. I ain't trying to be 69.
How ironic. Wow. But it's been a pleasure tonight.
Man,
just to be amongst the greatness. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yes. Indeed.
All our other great listeners. I love Dr. Got Out. He had to go boo boo. He got married. I thought he got better wife. Stand up later. I don't know if he producing nothing, but she just say stand up later. He probably look. But anyway, we appreciate it. Huh?
I said we'll see if he's producing anything.
He right there making some noise. Right now beating on some pots and pans, making noise. We appreciate him and his wife. Congratulations to him. Good to see him. All our wonderful listeners, followers, we appreciate you guys coming in. It's great seeing you, having you on here as well. Appreciate everybody and what they're doing. Let's get out and vote, people. You know, one way or another, we got to try to get something done that's going to be effective and better for us. Eventually, we got to turn something around. Let's get a plan. Let's stick with it, and let's implement it. With saying that, we don't get ready to go. Is there anything in it saying anybody got they want to try?
Saying no. I just wanted to let you know that it's Polio Awareness Day today.
Polio awareness?
Polio awareness. It's Worldwide Polio Awareness Day today.
I wore this shirt and I didn't even think about it. I got polio. I have polio in the closet.
What? Polio.
Oh, not Ralph Lauren. Okay.
Polio.
Okay.
World Polio Day.
Oh, okay. Now listen, you don't know unless you ask.
I have a saying right other night.
There you go. On Incredible Wiping Man.
If you do not decide to vote, when the outcome is presented, you do not have the right to complain.
I agree. One way or another, they can say, well, you didn't vote for that. Well, you voted. You voted because it meant something to you, because you looked at what best fit your interests. So, hey, that's how you got to look at it. Your vote ain't going to please everybody. You got to know where you're coming from, your vote. You got to look at what's the best interest for you in the future that you're trying to create for yourself, for your family. That's all I can tell you. End of the day, is it a wrong vote? If you know, I mean, everybody gonna have their opinion on that. Just do what's right, everybody. It would be beautiful. Everybody could do it, but unfortunately not. We asking all our listeners, just do what's right. Live right. Take your time. Love people, forgive people. Don't try to hold anger and hate, because it just pulls and eats away at you. That's my saying tonight. When you hate people, all you do is pull it and eats away at you. What you got for Resident Joe?
When it all seems to go wrong, keep pushing. Things could only get better.
It's going wrong. You keep pushing, and it's gonna go wronger.
It'll get better.
Going wrong. That's it. That's right. Encourage to keep going. There's got to be a control. What you got for a little doctor?
To build off of what she said and keep going, I want to say that you got to keep going, keep fighting, and don't say it, show it. Don't do it, but prove it. Say it, show it, and do it. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's right.
Go ahead, too. That's dedicated to the new song. Check it out.
Come on, Matula, take us in.
Oh, I got two. Vote like your future depends on it. Vote like your future depends on it.
Nice.
All right. And also this month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we're coming to the end of our next, it may be over by now, but anyway. Yes, I want to leave you with a quote for those that are suffering with breast cancer, survivors, and those that we have lost. But just want to give remembrance of that. But I do want to leave this quote with you. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain.
Now that is really crazy, and that's how you get sick, and you gotta go take a COVID test.
Exactly.
I knew Richard was gonna say that.
My saying gonna be, scale it out, because life has to have balance. That's for me.
I like that. I like that.
Oh, that's good. Where you get it, Preacher?
Great job.
You like that too? That's it. Man, scale it out, folks, because life has to have a balance.
That's right.
I like that.
Me and Andrew gonna go on the road just doing sand, 2-liners.
That's been the best one in a while, Preacher.
Oh well,
Yeah.
You know he just had a birthday. He gets
That's a good one.
Now look at that, me and Andrew on our way. Listen, we appreciate all y'all again for listening. Know always you're in our hearts. We appreciate you guys. Sorry we was off, but we had to move hard. And when I tell y'all we parted, we parted.
Yeah.
You know, 11 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, yeah, I'm beat down too. When I go to sleep tonight, I have got to stay asleep.
Me too.
Listen, body, soul, hurt. Listen, man, you get it going that long. We had a great time, though. We did. We had a great time.
Great time.
Everybody enjoyed everybody that came in. It was beautiful. Had a great time. But again, appreciate all of you out there again. Hey, if the Yahuwah tarry and if the creek don't rise, we're looking to see you and you be in our eyes next Thursday.
Yes, sir.
That's it, ain't it?
Appreciate y'all.
We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. 2 mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind.
All right, you do something better. I'll do something better. We'll be better together. Until next week, y'all.
That's it. We'll have y'all.